Yo yo yo, I Fear the Otaku here, and today we are going to be talking about my favorite instrument in the world. Actually, kazoos. Kazoos are the most intense instrument. They're easy to play for all ages, right? It's easy to learn, hard to master, but I think I've unlocked the secrets to being a professional kazoo player. Okay, guys, okay. I feel like my hair is getting stuck in my glasses. So basically, there's two different kinds of kazoos, and this is anything a basic, regular, beginner-level kazoo player should know about their kazoo. Now, you need to know what kind of kazoo you're getting. Now, I only have experience with two of the three main types of kazoos. So, the main type of kazoo, and the one you might see the most commonly in the dollar store or online, is plastic kazoos. Now, these are the ones I don't have any experience with. However, I can tell you that they are probably going to be very low quality, break apart very easily, and not produce as well as a tone, because the plastic doesn't create enough goodness. But really what it comes down to for your kazoo is, of course, the filter. So, if you don't know, actually, let me keep on the subject that I was. So, the other main type of kazoo that you'll probably see more often than the last one is the metal kazoo. Now, this one that I have here, the filter was broken, so you can't play it. See, you know, it's bad. So yeah, this is a very nice kazoo though. Costs like $5 on like online or something, and it's worth it for a lifetime of music, right? Yeah. The greatest thing about the kazoo is that it's like your voice. Its range is your voice. However, this isn't actually true, and that brings me to my third kind of kazoo, right? My third kind of kazoo, which is the wood kazoo. That's probably reversed, but it says woodman there. The wooden kazoo is it's interesting. Usually, the wooden kazoos are more expensive than their metal, or especially the plastic counterparts. This particular one is a very high-end kazoo. Here's the case for it. So when you open it up, it'll come like this, right? So you take out your kazoo. What we got the ring, which is right here. This is what fits into the kazoo over the filter. Now what we also got is two filters. Now, it may just be this brand's particular filter, or it might be common throughout all woods. Wood produces a much louder tone. So yeah, similarly to like why a lot of instruments are made out of wood. And yeah, so if you don't know how kazoo works, what happens is you blow through this hole, through a hole at the end, and there's another hole on the outside, so sound can escape, similar to the way F holes on the violin function. So, normally, just like this, if there wasn't a filter, it would sound like but once you put the filter in, which is made of a very fine mesh, that will it'll gargle the sounds that you're making, so it sounds like right? It's really, really great. Definitely not annoying. Perfect way to you know, have a little musical fun. So yeah, the filters, however, are extremely fragile. You could puncture it with, let's see, I don't really have any sharp objects on my desk. You could puncture it with a pencil, this thick, right? Basically, this is because the fabric, or the mesh, is very, very thin, then it's required so that sound can escape. Because if you look, this functions similarly to another F hole. So, if you were to cover it while you're playing your kazoo, right? So, it makes the tone quieter. Now, to discuss the differences, obviously you don't know how a plastic kazoo would fare. I'm imagining quite poorly. Kazoo Kid, I'm looking at you. Metal kazoos, very, very nice, very nice. Metal kazoos, they produce a really solid tone. This one I actually punctured the fabric with the mesh. That's why it doesn't sound like a good thing. And, you know, it can produce a loud tone. Its range is very high. Metal is a very versatile type of kazoo. That's what I did. Very versatile type of kazoo. You know, you can go from the lowest end of your voice to the highest. Wooden, on the other hand, is slightly different. Now, what's interesting about wooden kazoos is, I'm gonna shift my camera, actually. Perfect. Wooden kazoos, they kind of, they're similar in essence to a bass. If you have upright bass, if you have a choir, and there's the violin, the viola, no one needs the viola though, the cello, the double bass, or the upright bass, the violas are obviously going to be the sopranos, kind of the orchestra, right? The violas are the weird middle child, and the cellos are, deep, but the bass is the real baritone. So I'd say if you're a baritone voice, go for the wooden kazoo. The wooden kazoo is the upright bass of kazoos. It makes the deepest sound that you can. Like it really shines with loud, deep noises. Like, right? I don't have a very high voice, so However, it drops off a little bit on the higher rounds. Like, see, that may just be my dumb, raspy voice, but you never know. So yeah, that's really all I have to talk about the different types of kazoos. Now, I was going to do a cover of a very near and dear song to me on this kazoo, just to demonstrate the abilities of this a wooden kazoo. This particular brand is the Woodman Kazoo. It has a Mexican mariachi band on the front. That's very nice. This is very high quality. Might at probably like $10 on eBay. Pretty intense. Now, I don't have thick boy microphone operating because it doesn't connect to my camera because it's a USB microphone and not one of the whatever those are called. So yeah. So let's play the song. I'll give you 100 V-Bucks if you can answer the if you can say what the song is. I'm just gonna play like maybe a minute tops, maybe 30 seconds of it. If you can guess what it is in the comments, of course, I'll give you 100 V-Bucks, and you can join my squad in Fortnite anytime. I don't play Fortnite actually. Anyway, let's start playing right now. I just wanted to add before, you always need to have musicians like gear on, right? Like headphones. They are really good. So I'm gonna pop on my musician's gear here. Get ready to rumble. Yeah. Are you ready? This is a very near and dear song to me. Guess what it is in the comments. Wait. Wrong note. Wait. those headphones are really good. I couldn't hear what that sounded like at all. Again, guys, 100 free V-Bucks. In the post, what the name of the song was. Yeah. So, I did want to mention, touch base real quick, if you want to be professional lit fam kazoo player like me, then, invest in some high quality gear. I got this as a Christmas present, but I didn't open it until like a couple weeks ago in like February, I guess just a couple months ago. Wait, March, which is a month ago. And, yeah, but basically you need to invest in this high quality hardware, right? Like, rather than so, oh yeah, that's another rare form of the kazoo, is the voice. I'm particularly good at it because I have gaps in my teeth and an overbite. So if I put it on my lip and I go, etc., 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 it creates a beautiful, back, I just dropped my kazoo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tone, right? Fantastico, fantastico, fantastico. Yeah, but I did want to say how you play the average kazoo, like this one, right? This one, or maybe a fancier one, like this one, is similar to, one of my other favorite instruments that I rarely ever play, the recorder. So you'll put it on your mouth, right? I heard a noise. And you need to produce the tone like, right? Like, and that'll produce, or, so yeah, you're doing a very specific loud type of humming, really, into the kazoo. And, you need to project. The louder you make your voice, the louder, you make your tone, the louder the kazoo's going to be. And you may have noticed that I did slur together a few tones there. And at first that was on accident, but you can do it on purpose to create a slurring effect. What you want to do is, in order to separate notes, you need to touch your tongue to the top of your mouth, right? Like when you're in the pauses between notes, you want to touch your tongue while still breathing. It'll stop the tone, and then when you're ready to play again, drop the tongue to the base of your mouth, like, yeah. And that'll separate it. But if you want to create a more slurred effect, then what you do, and if you don't know what a slur is, it's where you play two notes in the same bowing. I play the violin, so, but it's where I don't really know if you can slur on any other instrument besides classical, but that's besides the point. And, but you don't separate the notes, and that makes it beautiful, beautiful, fantassissimo thing. So, that about does it, fam, for Lit Fam Kazoo Review Cover 2018 April. Whoop whoop. So yeah, if you want to check out any of my other content, I'll have like one video up as of right now. That's really bad, especially considering I actually took down like 3 videos before because I don't think they were good enough. So yeah, guys, come on, rain me with all of that positive comments. Tell me what that song was. Get the 100 free V-Bucks. Imagine how many Fortnite skins you could buy with that. Imagine how many times you could beat all of the losers, right? Okay, peace out, maximum hopsiculars.